I apologize for the way I delivered that message. I do apologize for contributing to a narrative without giving solution. I apologize for not explaining in great detail with the cultural context the information that I gave. Mentioning this issue was not the problem that I received a backlash of, but rather without giving solution and also being general, without providing the factual information a bit more precise, and also not being culturally sensitive. This is why I'm making the video. And it's not because of the other way around. We're Somalis. We're thriving in the West. It's good to know that we not only keep ourselves accountable, but we're also raising our standard. So yes, I'll raise my standard as well too in going forward and making a video about our community. Thank you for the feedback. Shout out to Somali Corner, shout out to Lito, and shout out to these other individuals as well. And thank you.
Wow, have you guys seen all these videos of the Somalian community leaders coming out and apologizing for their people stealing all this money? Check this out, and I'll be back.
We accept the president's words. They came from a place of anger and disappointment. I'm sure many Americans feel the same way.
The president was right to let loose his feelings. It shocked us into understanding the severity of the harm our people caused.
These criminals betrayed America's welcoming spirit. The scale of these crimes has stained the reputation of American Somalis.
America's freedoms allowed us to build a unique community here in Minnesota. In return, we must promise to weed out any evil living among us.
This evil came from within our community. And so, as an honorable community, we take responsibility. We must correct this wrongdoing.
The only way to regain the trust of this nation is to root out crime, stay humble, and be forever grateful. That's the premise.
So, as honorable Somalis, we are going to take on the responsibility of apologizing to all Americans. We are deeply, deeply sorry.
The shame of this will haunt us forever. And hopefully over time you will come to forgive us. Thank you.
So yeah, y'all could be sorry, but somebody need to go to jail. Yeah, just like if we got caught in fraud, we go to jail. So sorry, not sorry. Lock that ass up. It is what it is. Peace.
Now the Somalians are coming back to their senses. They're turning around to apologize. They've gotten their leaders to, tender like a formal apology to the Americans. Now my question is, weren't they thinking, didn't they have a foresight that this was going to happen? What kind of a battle were you fighting? Another question I've got is, will the apology be accepted? I don't know. Sincerely, I don't know. Now I feel for the Somali. Well, do I even feel for them? Anyways, just stick around and enjoy the videos I've put together for you guys, and let me know your views. I would love to read your comments about this. Just stick around.
So this Somalian in Minnesota has a whole platform where all he does is taunt taxpayers in Minnesota because he doesn't have a job and he's living better than most of them just off of the government assistance that he's getting.
Proud to be a freeloader. I get everything for free while you work 50 hours a week. Ha ha, boo boo. Somalians is taking.
We took these people in as refugees, and this is their attitude towards us. What do you think we should do with these people? Let me know.
The Somalis got here because there was a Somali civil war in the early 1990s. The United States intervened in a limited way, and for doing that, got punished, and a number of Americans died. It was famously publicized in a book and then a movie called Black Hawk Down. You may remember that, in which Somalia, Mogadishu, its capital, was described as like the most barbaric place ever in the world. And so it was out of that that arose our obligation to bring in hundreds of thousands of Somalis. So again, it's not an accident when the United States intervenes or backs an intervention somewhere in the world. You can be certain the people from that country will be living in your zip code within 10 years. And that's exactly what happened. Somalia is not a huge country, so we only have hundreds of thousands. In other cases, we got millions. And by the way, some have done fine, and some have done great. The Vietnamese did well. The Catholic Vietnamese did well. But whatever, that's how they got here, because of our foreign policy. So that's the first thing to know. The second thing to know is when they got here, and it's not just the Somalis, it's every group that's imported as a refugee, they were given way more free stuff than any American citizen receives, period. And that would include housing vouchers and food stamps and supplemental income, of course, free education, free use of the emergency room.
So, what will be the fate of the Somalians after this? I'm wondering. I really, really want to know what's going to happen next. Let's hear your views. What are your views? What do you think? Of course, I know so many people will go to jail. Several. So many people will go to jail. So many will face deportation. I am certain. I am so sure about that. But let's hear your views. What do you think? I want to shout out, I want to give credit to all the videos I have used for this on this platform today. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining me today. If you're new on this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the notification bell, like and share my videos so that you can get to know whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much, guys, and have a lovely day. Bye.